Hey everyone, you ready to dive in?
Ready when you are.
Okay, so we're tackling the upcoming RIU conference.
RIU.
Yeah, it stands for Radio International Universitaria.
Got it.
It's happening in Chicago this October, and it's a big deal.
Big? How so?
Well, on the surface, it brings together university radio stations.
Okay, so like college radio folks getting together.
Exactly, from all over Latin America and Iberoamerica.
Interesting.
But this year, their 7th conference, actually, they're doing something really interesting.
Lay it on me.
They're focusing on the Hispanic community right here in the U.S.
Now that is interesting.
Right. Their theme is, get this, weaving bridges and celebrating the language, history, and culture of the Hispanic community in the United States.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, and they're partnering with Hispanic Public Media, too.
Which makes a lot of sense, given the theme.
For sure. So I was thinking, what do you think? Is this only for radio geeks like us?
Well, I mean, on one level, sure, it's about radio.
Right.
But I think it's bigger than that.
Go on.
It's really the lens through which we can view the whole changing media landscape, especially for U.S. Hispanics.
I like that. So how does this theme, this weaving bridges thing, how does that play into all of this?
Well, for me, the biggest takeaway is their emphasis on mestizaje.
Mestizaje.
Yeah, that whole idea of cultural mixing.
Right, right.
It suggests to me that they're trying to look at the Hispanic community not as a monolith.
Which it definitely isn't.
Exactly. They're acknowledging the complexities, the nuances within the community itself.
So they're looking at the diversity within the diversity.
You got it.
Okay, I'm with you.
And think about it. When do we ever see the media really reflecting that level of nuance?
Good point. It's usually pretty one-dimensional, sadly.
Sadly, yeah. And that's why this conference is so important, I think.
Okay, so we've established it's more than just radio. It's about the bigger picture of media.
Absolutely.
And it's about really understanding the tapestry, so to speak, of the U.S. Hispanic experience.
Beautifully said.
But how, and this is a big question, how are they actually going to achieve all of this?
Well, they've got a few tricks up their sleeve, one of which is this new digital platform they're launching.
Hold on, back up. New platform.
Yep, a brand new digital platform specifically for this. They're being very tight-lipped about it, no details yet.
The suspense. Any guesses on what it might be?
Let's see. Knowing them and knowing the themes they're exploring, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something interactive.
Interactive, like
a space where people can share stories, research, resources, that kind of thing.
Okay, I like where you're going with this.
And maybe even a way to collaborate on projects.
Projects that could amplify Hispanic voices.
Exactly.
That's actually a really cool idea.
Right. It fits right in with their whole building bridges concept.
It does. And it has the potential to be really impactful, right?
Hugely impactful. Imagine a platform that not only informs but also empowers the U.S. Hispanic community.
By giving them the tools and knowledge to navigate the media landscape.
Precisely. It could be a game changer.
Totally agree. Yeah. This has reminded me, they also mentioned something about new trends in communication that they'll be discussing.
Oh, yeah, they did, didn't they? That's a whole other can of worms.
Right. What do you think they mean by that? Any thoughts?
Well, to me, it signals a shift from simply broadcasting information to actually engaging with audiences.
So it's not just a one-way street anymore.
Exactly. It's about representation. It's about using technology to actually empower communities.
Have you noticed this shift in your own media consumption at all?
Oh, absolutely. Big time. There's such a hunger for authenticity, for diverse storytelling.
Totally. People are tired of the same old narratives.
Preach. And it's really exciting to see the RIU conference at the forefront of this movement, wouldn't you say?
100%. They're really trying to push the envelope.
They are. And the best part is, it's free to attend.
Wait, really?
Yep, both virtually and in person.
Oh, wow. They're serious about making these conversations accessible.
Clearly. It's open to everyone, which is fantastic.
That's amazing. I'm seriously impressed. This whole deep dive has me thinking.
Yeah.
What kind of impact do you think platforms like the one they're launching will have on the future of media?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
And not just for the Hispanic community, but for everyone.
It's going to be really interesting to see how it all plays out.
It will. This is definitely something we need to keep our eyes on.
Couldn't agree more. It's an exciting time for media, that's for sure.